In Germany, people are trying to understand why 9 of their fellow citizens were shot dead in cold blood. Across the country, many with migrant backgrounds say they're fearful.
Scared to enter crowded places, and we are upset. We don't want such things to happen again. Everyone should live freely. We don't harm them, and we expect the same from them. We want to live together peacefully.
This kind of incident upsets us. We don't differentiate in terms of color, language, or race. The older generation have contributed to this country, and we want to maintain this. In our belief, race, language, color has no value. What is important is to be human.
The 9 who died were between 21 and 44 years old. Federal and regional authorities are now under pressure to respond.
We have done a lot against racism, anti-Semitism and far-right extremism. Just yesterday we passed a law against death threats for criminal liability of death and hate threats. And I am repeating it for months now that the threat of racist and right-wing extremism in our country is very serious. Therefore we must stand together as a society.
With calls for tougher gun control, German prosecutors are rooting out those who hold extreme and xenophobic views as they investigate the shootings.
We confiscated a number of written documents and technical equipment at the apartment, which will be evaluated.
During the next few days, German police plan to be highly visible in public places. Extra forces will guard airports, train stations and places of worship. Yolo Abdavid, TRT World.
TRT World has spoken with the State Secretary for the German Interior Ministry. This is what Markus Kerber had to say about the rise of the far right in his country.
I think we do have a far-right terrorism problem. And let me be very open, there was the NSU, but that was an almost semi-organized group. But here you're faced now with individuals that pop out of the blue. They radicalize themselves together with others, so they're not lonely wolves in the strict sense of the word. They radicalize themselves, and out of the blue they decide to do mass killings. And that is something for us as security ministries and as security agencies that I think is a new quality. You quite rightly said there was the Walter Lübcke killing and there was the Halle mass killing. But you take these 3 things together, the last 8 months have formated a blood of track through contemporary German politics.